Welcome back to Today in St. Louis. We are in storm alert this morning. It is 5:30. This is a live look in Sullivan where Mercedes McKay arrived just a few moments ago. You can see the damage that was done. We believe this is a bar. Some folks are already out there taking a look at the damage. The sun will be coming up in just a few minutes and they'll get a better look at what has actually hit that area.
If you know that area right now, a lot of people are saying this is known as the old Hilltop. A lot of people still refer to it as the Hilltop Bar. Also, we're getting word from emergency management this morning saying that the Sullivan High School also has some damage. So we are tracking that. Mercedes McKay just got on the scene a few minutes ago, and we are going to keep you updated. But as you can see, people are already out before the sun rises.
I want to bring Anthony Slaughter in here real quick if he's got an opportunity. What time this morning did the storm move through Sullivan? That was a couple hours ago, wasn't it?
About 3, 4. It was, about an hour and a half.
Yeah. Okay.
About an hour and a half ago.
Now, judging by the damage here, can you tell anything at all?
I tell you what, that was the first thing I said to Gary. I go, this was no EF0. This was no weak tornado.
Okay.
So whatever hit was, this could have been EF1, maybe 2. Well, high end, but
and the number one thing is that's what they're going to do, right?
Yeah,
they're going to go
assess.
survey this stuff. That's how tornadoes are rated. We won't get to see the wind. That's what the National Weather Service is going to look at, structural damage.
Yeah, but I mean, when you look at that, I mean, which
pretty serious.
There's nothing left. You know what I mean? And this is why we say go indoors. This is why we say get to a basement, stay away from windows, because that is a prime example of why. And I mean, thankfully this wasn't a home. You know what I mean? Thankfully, the people weren't in the bar, and so there is one bright spot to this. But you know, that's why we get on air and stay on air when things like this happen.
It's about 3:45.
Yeah, 3:45. Because again, you see it on the radar and you think, oh no. And then when you see the damage, you know, it confirms what you see on the radar.
You know, we're looking at Facebook, we're looking at Twitter and all these places, and someone who posted the damage at this bar, you know, said that they heard what sounded like a train, and we hear that so often when we talk about tornadoes, but they said it was a higher pitch for about 4 to 5 minutes, Anthony.
Yeah, and we watched it. I mean, we were on air, Gary and I watched this thing roll right over 185. We saw debris being lofted in the air, and so we knew that something was going on. We also have the storm, the leading edge of it, moving through Belleville right now. There's been some gusty wind on the leading edge of the storm. Nothing severe here per se, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to turn severe. That's that live look in Belleville right now near Main Street, and you can see the wind blowing around a little bit. The rain is let up in some spots there in Belleville. The leading edge now has pushed east of Belleville, so now St. Jacob, Fayetteville have the leading edge of that particular storm. But again, no tornado warnings right now. It's just straight line wind gusts that we're watching.